Three things narcissistic abuse survivors suffer from. Notice how I said survivors, not victims. If you're a survivor of a narcissistic person or narcissistic abuse, these are the three things you're going to suffer from. And if this is you, if you have been going through this and you just didn't know what was happening, this video should give you some clarity about that, okay? You're not crazy. There's a reason for everything you're going through, especially after dealing with a narcissist. The number one thing the narcissistic abuse survivor is going to suffer from is self-doubt. You are going to doubt yourself a lot. Why? Because before you dealt with this narcissist, you probably thought you were a smart person, you were a rational person, you made great decision, you thought about everything, and you probably over thought about everything, and some way somehow you got entangled with the narcissist, you got bamboozled by the narcissist, and now you know that that was a really bad decision because you're starting to see that the red flags were there, the signs were there, everything was there, and you chose to ignore it. So now you doubt yourself. You are going to doubt yourself in a lot of scenarios, in a lot of situations, and even in relationships. Even your new relationships, you're going to doubt yourself because you're constantly going to think, am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? Is this the right path? You're going to keep doubting yourself and doubting yourself. This is because of the trauma you were exposed to with the narcissist and the betrayal that you went through with the narcissist. It has left you doubting yourself and doubting your every decision. You're doubting your every move. So self-doubt is one of the biggest things that the survivor is going to suffer from. Another thing you're going to suffer from after dealing with narcissistic abuse or narcissistic individual is regret. It kind of relates to the first one, but regret is something you're going to deal with. You are going to regret ever meeting that person. You're going to regret not listening to your gut feeling. You're going to regret not listening to the few people who saw right through them. You're going to regret making the decisions you made. You're going to regret some of the things you did with them, some of the things you did for them, you're going to have a lot of regret. And this is when a lot of the victims ruminate. You're going to ruminate a lot. Rumination means you just sit there and think about what happened. Every single day, you're just going to sit there and all of these scenarios are going to replay in your head, and you're going to just be thinking about it and thinking about it, and you're going to regret it because most time when you look at stuff after it happens, you're going to think, wow, I should have done this. My gut feeling was telling me to do this and I didn't do it. My gut feeling was telling me not to go. My gut feeling was telling me not to agree. My gut feeling, like, you're going to have so much regret from dealing with this person. You're going to have a lot of regret about a lot of things that happened during that time and how, I guess, stupid you were. The regret is going to play on your mind, is going to play on your emotion. But yeah, regret is going to be one of the biggest things you're going to suffer from when you've really, I guess, dealt with a narcissist. The third thing you're going to suffer from is trust issue. Again, all of these things relate to each other, but they're different, right? They're one and the same, but they're also different. You're going to have trust issues after dealing with a narcissist. You're going to have the worst trust issue. Why? Because when you were with the narcissist lied, stole from you, probably lit you, but also they made you second guess everything you ever stood for. They made you second guess yourself, made you second guess your decision. I can't even get it out. They made you second guess a lot of things that happened during that relationship, but they also created trust issues for you because you couldn't trust them anymore. And the betrayal after dealing with a narcissist, 99.9% of narcissists will betray you. The biggest thing that the victims would say is they felt betrayed. And that betrayal is going to create trust issues for you because now you're going to feel like every situation you're part of, you're going to feel like you're going to be betrayed, right? Whether it's just a friend, a coworker, your own family members, your new relationships, your new romantic relationship, you are going to have trust issues to the point where it's going to be kind of crippling. because now you don't even trust your own gut feeling because you had those same gut feelings and you didn't listen to them. Who's to say that now you're actually listening to your gut feelings and not your emotions? These are the things that are going to go through your head. You're going to have major trust issues, and it's going to affect a lot of new relationships. Now, you're going to be hypersensitive to a lot of BS. You're going to see right through a lot of people. You're going to be able to detect a lot of narcissistic individuals easily, but also you're going to have so much trust issues that is going to affect your new relationships. Those are just three of the things that you're going to suffer from as a survivor of a narcissistic relationship. But the great news is you are a survivor. You can deal with those things. You will survive. You have survived. So this is a good place to be. I know it sounds like a horrible place to be, but it's a good place to be because that tells me you're no longer entangled with this demonic, sick, evil person. I hope that helps. If you're feeling this way, just know that it's not your fault. Everybody goes through this. Anybody who's dealt with a narcissist has gone through this. So it's not your fault. You're not crazy. You're not weird. There's nothing wrong with you. This is normal. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, before you go, if you like contents like these, please follow me here. Also, click the link in my bio